Now, what? 3 tall doors. That's right. Oh god, we got to do this immediately. Let's actually put. Oh, I can't put the brick there. Okay, fine. We're gonna have to do this very quickly. Real quick. Although there's no way to do this quickly. Here. Drop this. What do we want? We want 1, 2, 3, 4, and then wait. Is that right? 36? I think that's right. This. You go in there. Take that. Yep. Give me this. Wait. Tell me we have 1 piece of coal? Wait, we have... Wait, we have charcoal somewhere. Where did we put the charcoal? I think it's near the kitchen. Yes. Okay, give me... Oops. That was close. They're taking pot shots at me while I'm outside planting trees. Good times. Well, we're gonna need... Damn, we're gonna need more coal to heat up the ingots. And we're gonna need the ingots to cool before we can... Oh boy. This might take longer than I thought. Those pies might end up spoiling. That's not really what I wanted to happen. Mistakes may have been made. Crap. Why don't we deconstruct this while we're standing around in here? I don't think I'll take the bald cypress. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that would expose the outside. So let's not do that. Okay, now we need to get floors. That borax. What am I really looking for right now? I think it's in the kitchen. Yep. Jasper. My buddy Jasper. We'll also move this. Try to consolidate the shingles as well. Wait, we have shingles? Maybe I just saw them in half. We also need more of those. Alright. Back to the blacksmith slash butchery area. Wait, do I have a shovel? Yeah, we did. Or we could put the wood all the way out to there. What do you think? More herringbone planks? We're really gonna have to work on the walls next. Well, I say next. Next for this room, not next as in the next project or the next thing. We really need nails. That's the current project, right? We can't get sidetracked. We're just kind of waiting for, you know, step one to finish. We do have extra room now. We can... Oh, I guess I can't pick this up. I want to move that bin over here. I also think we should replace all this brick. Wait, there's nothing on that wall, right? I guess that is technically on the wall. I'm looking for the plate. Where? Which one? What the heck is... Why can I not see it? Eyes, do your thing. There it is. Holy crap. I don't know why that was so difficult. Okay, we've got the nails. What? What? What color door? I like the redwood. I really do like the redwood. And I don't plan to use redwood in a lot of other places, so I think doorways is a very, very good choice. Let's see, we need... Let's grab a bunch. Just grab a bunch. This... 3 tall, we grab 1, 2. Easy peasy. Put those away. Put those back up. Please no boogeymen. Oh, right. Are we gonna have to chisel that? Probably. Holy crap. Alright. So this should be a cellar now. It says fresh for 20-something days. Okay. It's a cellar. That worked. Now... Kinda need to be able to get in there. Says instability 0, but we need to kinda... I think ideally... that stays. This we can turn into green marble if we have enough. Though I doubt we do, so maybe we don't alter any of that. Do this one. Maybe here, here, here. Just this corner. Oh god. We're fine. We're fine. What? Sure. Nope. Okay. Let's change this one out as well. Alright, and then the rest of this can be... Well, no, let's change that one out as well. Need a light. Please let me in. Holy fuck. Already annoying. Just, these doors down. Light. Close. Okay, that looks kind of nice now. I may want to chisel that stonework. This looks fine. We can fit. Jesus, for the love of God. Huh. Okay. Then we chisel this and maybe that'll also be fine. Is there another option to make that fit better? Oh wait, I can chisel it all the way down to, like, the door frame. That shouldn't compromise any of the structural integrity. Because I'm not removing or moving the brick, I'm just chiseling. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Nope, nope, we keep that. Why are there... Oh, they're not the same thing. Crap. Here, put those down. Need this and this. Oh. Never mind. Didn't realize that was gonna be an issue. We'll just do the thing here, right? Yeah, that works. Oh, wait. No, no, that's not working. It does not make it... It says insulating block face. However... maybe I can't chisel that block. That also looks worrying. Here's what we're gonna do. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Alright, that's the chiseled block. We don't need that. What we need is another door. A too tall door would work. Hang on, hang on. Let's just borrow these oak doors. We'll see if it works. And if it does, we'll replace it with redwood, right? I don't know how I'm going to put this on top of a door, though. How do I do that? How do I do that? Let's be tricky with it. We'll destroy the door. Brick, brick, brick. Door. Cannot place block here. Right. Door. Then we destroy the brick. Put the other door. Yep. Yep. That's what we're doing. "19 days. It does work. We lost quite a few days worth of quality on our pies. However, we have something that works now. And we don't have to, wait, why did that only open one door? Oh, that's kind of cool. You can open one or both. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Oh, did I just chuck my ladders? That's not... Alright. Is there a way to put... No, the door opens inward, so... Wait, why don't we have this other door open the other way? No, because then they wouldn't sit right on top of each other. It'd look weird. How do we make this work? I guess since we dropped the floor, we can also drop this by 1 square. Put it here. And then it wouldn't... I guess it would still be in the way of this door. I don't really have a solution for that. Either way, the food storage is now working once again. We need... I need to put this down. And I would like this. Ah, that's actually fine there. Whoa, what did I just... I didn't realize that chiseled piece was in my hand. I put it on the wall, and actually, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't do anything, but it adds a bit of depth, I guess. That's kind of weird. I like that. That's really weird. Anywho, let's move on to the next task. We need... Oh boy, what are we doing next? We've got the cold storage fixed, we've got access. I guess I could remove these, although that might be a risk. How about... try this. Maybe not there. What about here? Okay. 0% instability. No cave-ins. Never. Not even once. Except for that one time. But not even once, okay? Not in this playthrough. Not today. Alright, we've got food, right? I know I was just staring at a bunch of pie. Don't I have sliced pie? Already sliced pie? Yeah. Lots of it, actually. I guess we'll just hold on to all of it. All 16 slices. Eventually we'll eat it. Let's go back here. Let's see, where were we? Put the wall up, so that's fine. These rooms are still separated. There's more I'd like to do to renovate this bedroom. I don't know if I want to do that right now. I would like to. I'm having a blast just kind of renovating this place. So maybe we continue. Oh, hang on. Go this way. We were also renovating this over here. And firing kilns. Right, and they're all done. Ooh, that means we can do that other task of making support beams. Which requires us to blacksmith. Because we need to make wedges. And a mallet. And a cauldron. And, yeah. I kind of want to replace the flooring in here, too. Let's put this down. That there for now. First thing I want to chisel. Wait. I don't know if I'll have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. I don't think that's enough durability. We might need to blacksmith soon. Just for a better chisel. Okay, what about just taking these down, sawing them in half, and putting them back up where bald cypress is. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Ah! We should just go through the house. That's probably a little bit easier. A little less dangerous. Saw. Shingle. Other way. We even have enough. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, we're gonna be cutting it close. It's kind of nice. We actually have a little bit of extra, rather than just shy of what we need. A good change of pace, I'd say. Refreshing, even. Although doing this all by hand, it's really making me want to make a metal axe. I'm really thinking, after I put these down, we go blacksmith a bunch of new tools. An axe being one of them, a chisel being another, both perhaps tin bronze. Ooh, what if we put a window in here? Hang on, let me make this look a little better so you can see the vision, all right? I want you to see it. Ah, thought that was gonna happen, but that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Windows. Actual panes of glass. Right there. And there. We'll chisel the rest of this. Should we even chisel this bottom portion? I wonder. Maybe. Possibly. We'll come back to that. But I think I want to make windows. I have never made the windows in this game. Those, like, lead panes of glass. Because I keep dying before it makes sense to even think about stuff like that. But we're on a construction kick today. We're on a decorating kick. So maybe we do that. We're going to be blacksmithing. It's the perfect time to take care of something like that. smelt up a couple of the lead ingots. And I think that's all you need. Wait, no, you need glass. Do we have... We don't have any spare glass. We don't have a whole lot of charcoal to make more. Okay, does it need a full glass pane or a half glass pane? What is it even called? I know it's not a window. Let me just look up lead ingot. I can find it that way. Lead ingot, leaded glass pane. Okay. Leaded glass. What kind of wood do we want in that area? Redwood, maybe? It's going to be surrounded by red shingles and green masonry. It also needs a full glass pane. That kind of sucks. Although it makes 4. Okay, no, that actually is good. That's better than I thought. One of these makes 4 windows. We only need 1 then. And a single ingot. That's crazy cheap. Why have I not been making these the whole time? I think we go with the acacia, though. It's a deeper red. We don't use that very often. Yeah. Let's do that. Pockets full. Pockets full. I hate it. I wish I had like 12 more backpacks. Or alternatively, I wish I knew where this mud brick could go as a home, but it does not have a home. Wait, real quick, let's pause for a moment. If we were to make a storage location designed specifically for construction material, such as mud brick, masonry, planks, boards, wood, right? All those things. Where would it go? It wouldn't go in here. This is the butchering area. It wouldn't go over here. This is the blacksmith area. That doesn't make sense. This other room is a bedroom. The adjoining room is a kitchen. The 2 adjoining rooms are a cellar and technically a kiln area, although it was supposed to be a deck and maybe a greenhouse. We kind of scrapped that idea almost immediately. A garden shed. A garden shed to hold all the equipment. Yes, that actually makes sense. In my real-life garden shed, I have lots of lumber and my lawnmower and a bunch of other gardening supplies. That makes sense. That's a good call. Good suggestion, Bluebelt. Okay, what time is it? It's nighttime right now. We're not gonna go outside. But we need... Let's take a peek. We can utilize our glass tower. Guys, have you seen it? Have you seen my glass tower? My masterpiece? Oh, it's so nice. Hang on, let me grab a light. That's not grabbing a light. Let me try that again. Ooh, yes. Alright, now we can get a lay of the land. Alright. Damn. Alright. Now, future plans. Here are my current concrete future plans. Starting with, in no particular order, these all have to get done. A fence along the line of our diving board. Not just to prevent me from falling off, but to prevent these idiots from harpooning me while we make our escape. Right? The idea is that we are in the tower, storm happens, maybe it's not safe to even cut through the building, not safe to cut through the kitchen. That's good. Evacuation route, is right here. We run off, jump off the diving board, and sail away on our raft in any of the 3 directions, right? Super easy. That needs to be finished. We need a railing there. Another thing is this roofing. We need shingles. Lots and lots of shingles. This little bit of roofing was like, I want to say almost 80 shingles, maybe more. So we can steal some from the castle, but I got a feeling that we'll just be making some as well. That roof also has to be finished. The planting / gardening area, I need to finish moving dirt there. We need to put more of the high fertility soil down because we found a second batch and there was like 50 pieces of high fertility soil, so we can totally fill that in. But I think that might be a winter project just because like I don't have the time for it right now. You know what I mean? Like we're caught up in 1,000 different things, right? Other projects include finishing this area, this building itself, right? I want to replace the woodwork for the blacksmithing area and turn it into masonry. Just all stonework. I feel like that's a better fit for an area that's a blacksmith. Like, if we make a carpenter shop separate, then that could be made of wood, and we can consider that. Cross that bridge when we come to it, if we do. But this needs to have stonework. I haven't decided what. That's a plan. Other things that we need to do, eventually, capture more animals. Make this fence larger. I think what we'll do is we'll just include this area here where the cattails are growing. We'll have that fenced in. I like the idea of keeping the chickens and the pigs together right in here. I feel like that's a big enough space for them once we include this area. And then we have to think of an area to house the sheep. Not that we have sheep, but the plan is to capture sheep, right? There is a small area here that we're not really utilizing. It would be nice if they're very close to the house, so maybe we think of putting the sheep pen here. And then over here, it's a little hard to see, but we have a bunch of flowers up on this hill. There are a couple bee skeps. I'd like to populate more bees just down here in like a tiered sort of bee colony. I don't know what to call it just yet. We'll workshop the name. But there'll be tons of bees along this hill here. And then also, something else you can't see because it's dark is there's a bunch of olive trees, pomegranate trees, and a third tree that I planted that I can't remember what it is right now. So, with all that in mind, with all that space taken up, all of this taken up, here and here taken up, the question now becomes, where does the shed go? Right? Because that's how we started this discussion. We're gonna make a new structure. If all this land is already earmarked for something else, because here's the thing, the shed would have to be big enough to house all of the building supplies. So it doesn't have to be huge, because we can do fancy tricks like slotting crates into walls or flooring or the ceiling, you know, literally anywhere. So that's not difficult. It maybe maximum make it a 5x5 by 4, I'd say. But even that, a 5x5, even just like right here where those bricks are just sitting, Actually, maybe that's a good spot. Hang on. Maybe that's the perfect spot. It's right out front. If we need some of the supplies for blacksmithing, the door's right there. Ooh, maybe that's a good idea. What? Okay, so considerations. What do we build it out of? Because it's a separate structure, I'm comfortable with doing a completely different roof. Right? It can have its own colored roof, its own special foundation and siding, its own windows even. Although if it's a shed, it doesn't really need a window. What do we have for options for foundation? Let's start with foundation. There's bald cypress, there's birch, there's redwood, pine, acacia, maple, oak. We can make red brick. Don't think we can make any other brick. Wait. Can I take this and turn it into brick? We could do this for the foundation. The glazed brick? Oh, okay, so yes, to your question specifically, yes, I can use tin, make a clay slurry, make the clay glazing base, and then that's where our journey ends. We can't actually make the bricks glazed. The reason why is because it's not just the glazing base you need. You do need tin to make the glazing base, but to colorize it, you need something called frit. And the frit in this mod, it takes a lot to make. Like, let's just pick a random color. Let's say red. Red's an easy one, you'd think, right? Well, not really. You need lime. You need either hematite or vermilion or both. Probably both. You need powdered quartz, which requires a windmill. And it requires... That's right. A pulverizer. Another thing we don't have. Right? So we're just like... We're adding more to the to-do list. Not only do we need to collect items, we have to find the items, and we have to gain mechanical power to even start making the frits. So, while the tin is useful in that way, it's super, super late game. For me and this playstyle, at least. Like, I would love to do that. If, like, here's the thing, for sure. Like, everyone listening right now, if this character or any playthrough ever lives, like, multiple years, I'm for sure redesigning my house with pretty colors. If I've got gold, like, look at this. Hang on. We'll find it. See how many steps there is? I just clicked through like 12 pages, by the way, just to get here, to milky gold bricks. Could you imagine a staircase of these? Absolutely beautiful. I could say shit like follow the yellow brick road and it would make sense. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely cracked. And not just gold. Like, there's not just gold. That's literally just one of the frits. You know what I mean? There's multiple greens, multiple blues, oranges, pinks, purples, red, brown, solid white even. Solid white. They look really good. That is the reason why I keep this mod. For these bricks, the multicolored bricks alone, even though I may never make them, okay? I may never make any of these. And there is another clay mod, like, for those of you that also play around with mods and like different colored things and shiny things and whatnot, there's another mod that does ceramics and clay work that conflicts with the bricklayers mod, which is why I don't use that one. A lot of people prefer the other one because it does different things, right? But this is my preference. Colored bricks. Yep. So, on that end, I think we have a decision. We're gonna go with these for the foundation, which means we need to make mortar, which means we need to crush up some of these marble stones that we stole from the castle. I don't know how many we actually have on hand, or if we kind of need them for other projects. I guess I should take a look around. Take a look around real quick. This doesn't need any more green, right? That's going to be replaced with shingle. That'll be mud brick. That should be shingle. Wait, no. Because then the interior, this bit would be shingle. Wait, what is this gonna be? It can't be the green stone. There's no way. There's no way. I don't have enough. That's not good. I guess I could replace the lower layer with what, though? Okay, maybe not. Put a pin in that. Let's check for chalk. We also had stones of chalk. White marble. I don't want to break that. Chalk? Maybe. This way. How do I even break that apart? Just with a hammer, I bet? Or a pickaxe? Does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just use the hammer. That's not a whole lot of chalk. Wait. Huh? Why are you... No? Fire, clay, gravel, oak. Wait, does that mean I can break apart chiseled blocks? Can I break apart... No? So once it's chiseled, I can't do anything to it, but... If it was this, I could? I guess not. It says 0. Anyway. What am I? I'm getting lost in the sauce here. What am I doing? Building material. Right. Storage. Right. Flooring. I need mortar. That's right. So we need to grind these stones up. I should... Wow. I don't like saying I should. I hate starting sentences with I should. Because it implies that whatever I'm doing right now isn't important or more important than the next thing out of my mouth. Which generally is not the case, right? I don't like the word should. What are we trying to do? Mortar. Do I remember how to make mortar? Grind the lime, you mix it with water, you mix it with sand? Wait, we're a potter. Can we make mortar easily? I think that's one of the things. That's one of the things. Mortar. Mortar. Yes, I can make it in my inventory, and I make lots of it. Sand. Quicklime. Wait, don't tell me, don't tell me. Quicklime. You have to... Wait. I don't actually remember that one. Oh, you cook the lime. Oh, so I don't have to make slaked lime in a barrel and put the sand in it. I can just have water, quicklime, and sand in my inventory. Okay. Okay, we can do that. So I cook the lime. 825. I can use peat for that. We can do that right here, even. Oh, wait. I step on the peat and I don't even realize it. Alright, full water. Let's fill our belly. Super. Now... let's fix this. Where am I gonna get sand? Do we just happen to have sand somewhere? I seriously don't remember ever bringing sand back to the house. Though maybe it slipped in somewhere. I don't have to go outside. Somehow muddy gravel got in the house. Who tracked in muddy gravel? Guys, do you not see the mat? Wipe your feet, please, okay? Seriously, come on. You were not raised in a cave with wolves? You're gonna have to wipe your feet. Wow, we actually have a lot of chalk. Holy moly. And more mud brick over here. We really do need to move all that crap into one storage location. Yeah, we have stones all over the house. Dirt all over the house. Mud brick all... Okay, I'm not finding what I'm looking for. We have no sand. Oh, hi. Are you okay? There he goes. Alright, bye. Gotta find some sand. I don't remember seeing sand along most of this river. Lots of gravel. Where did we see sand? Up this way, I think? It was, oh, it's near the dragon. Wonderful. Can I, like... Yeah, I want to look this way, but I want to control my character to... Wait, that's sand. Is that sand? Are you sand? Yes. Say no more. Just gonna take this. Oh, it's not all sand, though. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, where am I? Cooking. Okay. Why did that not do anything? Do I just need more peat? That's probably the ticket. 2 is not enough. I forget that I very rarely use peat. I immediately now remember that it burns wicked fast. 25 seconds. So you need a bunch of peat. That means we'll have to add to the to-do list. Collect Peter. Our good friend Pete. We need to show him by the house. Ask him what he thinks of the place. Introduce him to some lime. You know, I think 30 minutes ago I said something about we should start blacksmithing, and here we are in the kitchen cooking up mortar. Is that where we plan on making mortar? I don't think that sounds right. Although there is water in the kitchen. I like the idea of doing it downstairs. Like, if we had a fire down here, I wouldn't mind doing it in here. Like in this little area. Water access. We could put storage for sand. We're already doing leather here, so it kind of fits the vibes. And over here is just entryway to food storage. Yeah, I like that. And then if we have plans to add like another job in here, there's a little bit of room. Or we can just use this as storage. I guess technically I could have just put a bunch of crates here and called this our shed. And put all the building supplies here, but I don't actually like that idea. I prefer the idea that it's its own structure. And that also means I get to build another building, which is its own joy, you know? I just recalled. And the blacksmithing wasn't even just to blacksmith and acquire the tools, it was to make the tools so that we can use the tools. Some of them being a hammer chisel, so we can go about the task of chiseling. The other one is to make tools to debark logs, and then cut up wooden beams. So one task is generating 2 more tasks. That's kind of fun. How did I do that? Let's see. Let's take this. Put that in there. We need now water, quick lime, sand. That is a lot of mortar. Gimme. Oh, but that's all we can make. Really, we have to make it in batches of 4. Okay. But wait, didn't... Okay, so I broke up 3 rocks, but I have 2 remainder? How does that make sense? How am I gonna... It's awkward because we're like... We're not just mining the lime out, we're taking old building material and breaking it down and repurposing it into mortar. So the math is kind of funny. Yeah, like some of these say they give 3 rocks, some give 2, 1, none, 4. Okay, I don't think we need more mortar right now. Can I put the sand down? Put barrel back up. Take the quicklime with us. This. Can I just do this here? Is that a thing? No, we need the chisel, don't we? Right, so we have to stop what we're doing to blacksmith. Yep, every task leads back to blacksmithing. I can't escape it. We're on the 3rd task, interrupted, that needs blacksmithing. Can I do something else that also leads my ass back to blacksmithing one last time? That's already there. How can I avoid blacksmithing right now? Guys, I need solutions. Wait, I already got one. I already got one. We're mining. We're going out. Hang on. We need to empty our pockets. Holy shit. Go over here. Real quick. I don't know when the next storm is, but we have... Surely we have a little bit of time. So let's just drop everything in here that fits. Put that away. Okay. Aha, here we go. Put this away, things, that thing, that, this. Oh. Go here. Okay, trade. Give me this. You take that. Now. Raft. Do we have food? Yes. Do we have water? Yes. Raft? Yes. Ladders. Healing. Not a lot, but that'll do. Journal. Tools. Weapon. The weapon also is going to lead us right back to blacksmithing. We need a new weapon. Where is my pro pick? We need the pro pick. That's the last thing we need. And then we leave. We go to the coal The coal deposit that's filled with spooky bad boys. Tropic. Hopefully, that's medium rift activity. I was gonna say hopefully there's not many bad boys there, but you know, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. We'll just deal with it. I would like to mine a lot of coal. Holy crap. I would like to mine a lot, but if like if there's 20 Botorn in there, it's just not gonna happen, right? I'm okay taking some risks, but I'm also mitigating risk where we can, right? Is it? I don't think this is the entrance. No. Nope. Yeah. Be home before the streetlights come on. Okay, Mom. Oh, that's definitely not it. Wait, was it on this side of the river? Wait, what side of the river was it on? Fudge. I think it's on this one. Let's go here. Need to be very quick, very quick. Okay, there's the tower. Wait, so no. It's not on this side of the river. I think it's up further. Is it? Actually can't remember. Usually I'm good with these things where, like, if I've been there a couple times, I can find it again, but there's been so much going on. Plus, with the addition of prospecting that we did the other day, we ventured and found new things. Let's check over here again. Just to be certain it's not here. No, I don't see any caves, and I recall the cave system having multiple entrances that, like, were dangerous enough to fall in accidentally. Those ones aren't that. And I know it's not on that hillside because I thought it was there before, and it wasn't. I checked those caves. So, is it on this side, or is it across this river here? That's probably another meteorite. That's frickin' fantastic. I don't think it's across this river. I don't remember crossing two rivers, so it's just gotta be over here. Process of elimination, friends. That's how we figure things out. Now we'll probably also be able to eliminate this, because I don't believe there were a bunch of trees in the area, and the tower wasn't that close. So maybe we shouldn't even have crossed this river. Is that Jasper? It is. Nice. And sand on top here? That's kind of weird. What is this? This is the mine that we mined copper out of. This is not it. Am I, like... I'm bugging. Because I know it's not... I know it's not here, but I could have sworn it was just, like, right over here. Like... Because I went over here once, and I thought this was the cave, and it wasn't the cave. So we went that way, I thought, and found it. But I'm looking that way, and it doesn't look familiar. Maybe it was back further this way? Oh. Wait, maybe? Maybe this is it. No, because it didn't have water. Crap, maybe it is back this way a little bit. Is that a crab? Trying to pinch my toes again. Oh, wait. This is promising a hole. Hang on. Little snack. Let's look for another hole, maybe. And the game's just gonna freeze. That's cool. That's fine. It's not like I was trying to play the game or anything. No, it's not here either. My god, are we really not gonna get any coal before night falls? That's bogus. Bogus. We kinda need the coal to blacksmith. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Can I just maybe find coal in here? Is that, like, a thing? Please? Please? Guys, have you seen any coal down here? Gentlemen, please. Don't. Okay. Okay, he's coming back. Sir, maybe he just doesn't see me. Maybe he just doesn't see me. We'll come back. We'll come back. Let's see. Let's check over here. Oh, wow, nothing. What are the odds that we would find absolutely nothing? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, well, that sucked. I guess we can check this hillside before we go back home, although I'm really certain it's not here either. Where the heck did we put that coal mine? Like, we went to it, it has zinc in it. Like, there's not just coal in there, guys. There's like, a whole bunch of other shit. So we kinda don't want to misplace these things. Okay. Okay, we've just done a once-over. It's definitely not on this whole hillside. Check. We crossed one river. We checked all of that. It wasn't there. We crossed the bit of river that breaks off. It wasn't over there. So it must be past the second river. I must be misremembering somehow. We'll go out tomorrow and check if we're not hit with a temporal storm. Oh, never mind. A temporal... As I say this, a temporal storm is approaching. Huh. Good timing. Okay, so we have a few hours before the storm hits. We did make mortar, but I would need a chisel to make the bricks to make the foundation for the new structure. We could, however, make more red brick, because we have these already pre-made. Oh, Jesus. Did he just... Oh, fuck. Nope. No, 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 no. Okay. I don't think it's safe outside right now. I think we're gonna hang out inside. We're gonna put some bandages on our boo-boos. And, drink a little water. Maybe clear our head. And, I think, maybe a snack? Yeah, a nice little nibble of pie. Delicious. How about we just go to bed now? Okay.